What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are installing safety things and comfortability things in the 240. I have a whole stack of parts here that we are going to be putting on today. First on the list is seat. So I don't know if you guys remember, I put a bride bucket in the 240 a while ago. It was actually a medium and I need a large, so it doesn't quite fit me. So I upgraded to a bigger seat. I have this nice Energy Prisma. It's got the nice flake in the back. I think it's pretty sick. I also have some harnesses because the seatbelt situation is not great in the 240. I have a fire extinguisher mount and a harness bar. I'm going to be putting that all on today. I also have some tires, and I think 2 weeks from now I'm supposed to be going to a drift event. So that's what the tires are for. I just got to get them mounted on my wheels. But we're going to be throwing all this stuff on today. Oh yeah, I also got this shift knob to replace all of the ones I have that are terrible. Anyways, let's go head downstairs and get all this stuff thrown on. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is get this old bucket out of here. It's actually in really good shape. It's just a wreck bride, and first of all, I don't trust it for safety reasons. Second of all, it's too small for me. I also need to take this out, this seatbelt mount. This is also gonna go, so let's get to it. Those weren't even tight. Look at this. That's safe. Just like that, the seat is out. I think I'm gonna go grab the harness bar and put that in first. That way the seat's not in the way and it'll be easier to work around. Welcome to the lovely 240 interior. We have our nice NRG harness bar. The factory bolts actually fit in there perfectly. Yeah, so I'm just gonna reuse these factory bolts and it's gonna go right where the automatic seat belt bolts in. I have to undo the other side. I put for a short time I retrofitted, oh that's nice and tight, the seat belts from the back seat into the front just so I could have seat belts, but I am now deleting that and I'm just gonna run harnesses because that's better. That was hand tight. Wow. Nice. Right now I'm struggling to find a point to mount this to. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of these and mount it somewhere to the body, which sucks, but what can you do? Okay, we have to run to the hardware store and get a little bit longer of a bolt. So let's go run to Home Depot real quick. Gotta hop in the daily driver Miata to run to Home Depot. This thing's actually like really fun, and it's so awesome to have two cars, so I can just like, oh, I need one bolt, let me go grab it, you know? We have arrived at the Home Depot. Let's go get these bolts. I also need to get some washers for the harnesses, so it works out. Hopefully nobody steals my steering wheel. I usually try to close the top before I go into stores, but I don't really care. Okay, we have our bolts acquired, and these fender washers are required for mounting harness. Due to the like tech regulations, whatever, baloney. I don't know, I just need to pass tech. So that's what they require to mount harnesses with, so I got them. The new bolts work perfectly. We're all nice and mounted up. It's still loose right now, because I want to get the angle right before I clamp everything down, and I have to have the seat in for that. I would like to try and put these panels back on. I think I'm gonna have to cut it to get it to fit with this bar here, but maybe that's what that hole is for. Hold on. This is a sad moment. I have to cut into the factory back door cards to get the harness bars to fit through it. Unfortunately, these untouched I mean, they're not like in best shape, but I still hate, they're decent, and I just hate cutting it up. But I just gotta throw a hole somewhere in the middle so that the bar can slide through it and I can retain these. Because if not, it's gonna look like poop. So let's cut a hole. The method for this hole cutting is lighter and knife, heat up knife, and then it'll just slice like butter right through the plastic. This will work much better. That one didn't go well. Certainly not my best work. At least I have a template for where to cut on the other side now. I was just kind of guessing. So the other side will come out very nice. The left store card, not so much. But you live and you learn. Yeah, I was very wrong about the location. I guess the guess and check method was not the move. But, you know, it looks better than no door card. So let's do the other side. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, it's looking really good. Oh, that's perfect. Oh. Yep, that's exactly where it needs to be. Literally spot on. I'm a genius. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the seat and get that put in before I tighten all this harness bar stuff down, so I know like the proper angle and stuff. Okay, so we have the seat and it's already on these NRG rails, and I think I'm gonna use those and get rid of these stupid 4 mounting brackets because it'll actually mount the seat straight, for the most part anyway. So I'm gonna try and use those if I can, hopefully. Okay, so the seat is in. I hate the seat rail. It's way too high, and without the Lomax, my head literally is like almost touching the roof. So I'm gonna have to cut the bracket and make it shorter, which sucks. The harness bar is also in and all bolted down, nice and solid. I bet you that'll add chassis rigidity, actually. That's good. I just have to like actually mount the harnesses. I don't actually know how to do that, so I gotta look up a video. I know a YouTuber watches a YouTube video to learn how to do something. Anyways, I just gotta hook this up. I also just put on my new shift knob. So I actually have a metal shift knob instead of the 3D printed one. And then that's pretty much it. She's ready to drift. Future Jacob here. I didn't end up needing to mount it in that location, and I cut holes in my nice backseat door cards for no reason, but you live and you learn. Drift test, part 1. Well guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the track comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.